Hey there, comedy connoisseurs and lovers of classic television. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving deep into the hilarious and heartwarming life of a true legend, Ted Knight. From his iconic stammer to his unforgettable characters, get ready to explore the journey of this incredibly talented and much-loved actor. Stick around, because you're about to discover the man behind the laughs. Where it all started. In 1967, while recording a voiceover for a dull industrial training film in a cramped Burbank studio, Ted Knight paused between takes, looked at the sound engineer, and muttered, "I didn't crawl out of a foxhole in Belgium to narrate instructions on forklift safety." The engineer laughed, but Knight was serious. Moments later, he shifted gears and delivered the following few lines in a booming, authoritative baritone, precise, clear, and oddly captivating for content so mundane. That day, a producer from CBS happened to be in the building scouting voice talent. Within months, Ted Knight was being considered for a new sitcom being developed by James L. Brooks and Alan Burns. The character was an egotistical news anchor named Ted Baxter. Knight initially refused the audition, saying, "You want me to play a clown? I've been trying to get taken seriously for 20 years. But when he read the script aloud at home, his wife Dorothy laughed so hard she cried. "You have to do it," she told him. "That's you, only louder." Despite his early struggles, Knight's resilience shone through. Born Tadeusz Władysław Konopka on December 7, 1923 in Terryville, Connecticut, he was raised in a working-class Polish-American family steeped in Catholic values and old-world discipline. As a boy, he stuttered and was bullied for his thick accent and gangly frame. He took refuge in mimicking radio voices, particularly Lowell Thomas and Edward R. Murrow. The local priest once told his mother that her son had the voice of a bishop but the soul of a prankster. He dropped out of high school to enlist in the U.S. Army during World War II, eventually serving with the 44th Infantry Division. Knight saw combat in France and Germany and earned 5 battle stars. But what stayed with him most weren't the medals. It was the camaraderie and the makeshift stage shows he helped organize to entertain troops during rest periods. Knight's dedication to his craft was unwavering. After the war, he returned to Connecticut and enrolled in the Randall School of Dramatic Arts under the GI Bill. He paid rent by working nights at a local radio station. By the 1950s, he had relocated to Albany, New York, where he worked as an announcer and hosted The Early Show on WROW-TV. He also became proficient with puppets and ventriloquism and performed puppet voices for children's programs, often switching between 5 or 6 characters in a single episode. His talent for vocal modulation earned him modest fame in the Northeast, but not the kind of recognition he craved. His impact on television comedy was profound. Frustrated, he left the station in 1957 after receiving advice from station manager Thomas Murphy that he should take his talents to Hollywood. There, he picked up minor TV roles, mostly policemen, security guards, or delivery men, and supplemented income by narrating educational films and commercials. His breakthrough came in 1970 when he was cast as Ted Baxter in The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Initially hesitant to accept a comedic role that bordered on parody, Knight transformed the arrogant anchorman into a deeply flawed, yet oddly sympathetic character. Over 7 seasons, he received 6 Emmy Award nominations for the role, winning the Emmy for Outstanding Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role in Comedy in 1973 and 1976. Knight had turned his character, Ted Baxter, into one of the most iconic television characters of the decade. His timing was razor-sharp, and his delivery always walked a tightrope between absurdity and heartbreak. He once told Newsweek, "Every line Ted Baxter says is a cry for approval that never comes." After the show ended in 1977, Knight took a short break before returning with the new sitcom. In 1980, Knight was cast in the lead role as the curmudgeonly cartoonist and family man Henry Rush in the series Too Close for Comfort. Throughout the series' run, Knight would wear sweatshirts from colleges and universities sent to him by students who were fans of the show. The series ran for several years and reinforced his reputation as a dependable television lead. He also delivered a standout performance as the uptight Judge Smails, a foil for Rodney Dangerfield's character in the movie Caddyshack, 1980. This role showcased his flair for physical comedy and barely contained fury. In January 1985, Knight was awarded a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame for his contributions to the television industry. Knight's personal life remained grounded throughout his success. He married Dorothy Smith, and they raised 3 children. He was known to bring his kids to the set and never missed a Little League game. He also volunteered regularly at veterans' hospitals, rarely letting anyone photograph him during visits. He lived by a simple rule: don't make kindness public, just do it and shut up. In 1977, Knight was diagnosed with colorectal cancer. He kept the illness private and continued working, even taping Too Close for Comfort episodes while undergoing treatment. Co-stars said he never once asked for special treatment or missed a rehearsal. In early 1986, his condition worsened. He died on August 26, 1986, at St. Joseph Medical Center in Glendale, California, surrounded by his wife and children. On the day of his funeral, a small group of CBS technicians placed a framed photo of Knight in the control room of Studio City's Stage 7. Beneath it, a note read, "His voice is off, but the echo remains." His hometown of Terryville, Connecticut, dedicated a bridge on Canal Street over the Pequabuck River in his memory. There is a bronze plaque bearing his likeness on the bridge. Ted Knight was 62 years old. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave us your comments and questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe.